So we're a pretty unique program, which is one of my favorite parts about what we do here at this school, right? We're a 5 to 8 program that's integrated into the regular Manitoba school program. We're still the only kind, one of its kind in Manitoba. A really nice way for kids to get integrated into something that they love doing, right? So we get kids coming here when they're 10 years old. We always describe it as a huge family commitment. The kids push themselves in the classroom just as much as they do on the ice. So it's a really strong program. It's a strong program academically, which is what our main goal is here as a school, right? And the hockey becomes a secondary feature, but something that's so attractive to kids to come and get to do something they love on a daily basis, on and off the ice.
Starbuck Hockey Academy is an excellent place for any student athlete who's trying to push themselves to get to the next level. I've seen it on and off the ice. Their competition and their drive is really impressive. These kids have really shown me that they are willing to put the work in. They are so driven and so passionate about hockey that they're here to learn both off the ice and on the ice.
It's the best of both worlds, academic and athletics. And I think any parent and students that love hockey can kind of see that and see the benefit for their kids here. We get them on the ice, get them moving, and get them with like-minded students that want to push themselves to be better hockey players and better students. And it's just kind of the perfect mixture of everything that brings it together and makes it work.
From about the middle of September towards the end of March, we get them on the ice 4 times a week. I think there's a lot of benefits to it. I think the biggest thing is for these kids to get on the ice. A lot of them really thrive with that extra physical activity every day. It does kind of carry over and seem to really help a lot in the classroom. It's a really good fit for a lot of students who really like being on the ice, like hockey, like everything that kind of is involved with that. And I think that's one of the biggest things that parents quickly realize. It's how we're set up and how unique we are as a Hockey Canada Skills Academy.
Every kid who's ever walked through this program in the 21 years we've been in existence now is on that wall. So to see a Seth Jarvis or a Madison Bauer or a Joel Hofer who just made his first NHL start, that gives kids something to aspire to. Somebody from here can do it, and it doesn't mean that they can't be the next one. We love the kids' dream, and we love that they work hard at it, and we're just really hoping that we continue to see growth, whether that's at the NHL level, a pro level, or even just into rec hockey as they get older, right? We want to just foster that love of the game and make sure they want to continue playing it as long as they can.
When they see their faces on the wall and they know that at one point those kids in grade 5, just like them, were in the school, and it's not that long ago that some of these kids were here. And now they're starting to show up in the NHL, and that's pretty amazing and pretty high motivator for the kids and even for us to keep doing what we're doing because something's obviously working there. It's a long ways, there's a lot of work to be done, but it is something that is achievable for some of our students.
So the good thing with the on-ice part is it gives us a chance to really give players a little bit extra as far as the skill development. The way we structure it is we kind of focus on a different skill every week, but it's just that extra time that they have to jump on the ice and to focus on that skill development. That's where we really see players taking off, really see some big strides made by these kids just because they get that extra time to really focus on skill development and just focus on some little things that are part of the game. And the good thing is, it takes place during the school day. There's nothing before, nothing after. We get everything done in the school day, and then they're on their own teams doing their own thing after school.
Each week we have a new skill that they're learning, and quite often we build off of progressions where we'll show them video of the best in the world, the NHL players, doing a skill. We'll break it down into very simple steps and progressively add things to it, where by the end they're doing that skill. And then we put it into small area games and really emphasize them using those things that day or that week, so they're really getting it into their practice routine, so that hopefully it then transitions into their gameplay. We do get the kids they'll come back and say, hey, I scored a goal like this. And that's pretty neat to hear them say that quickly sometimes, that they put it into their game already. And you can see it by Friday sometimes that some of the players have already incorporated into their, like I said, small area games, which is then going to lead to your full ice games. So it is pretty neat when you get a little bit of feedback from the kids. And so many times they're so open to getting instruction and they're asking questions, and that's pretty neat when we have kids that are really willing to learn. So
I think the biggest part we want kids to take away is that we want them to be more well-rounded. We want them to be proud of where they came from. When you wear that logo on your chest, you wear it with pride. You represent our school, you represent our community, and you represent the kids that you come to school with, past and present. And we take pride in that because that's how we continue to build our program and keep our name out there. It is just by word of mouth and the kids and the quality of kids that come out of this program. So we always tell the kids that they're the best of the best when they come here. And they need to continue to prove that to us and earn that respect and represent us when they go back to play with their affiliated teams.
When you leave this school, you still should embody those Starbuck Hockey Academy values of being safe, respectful, and doing your personal best. We try to make sure that they carry that with them inside and outside of our building. You see them developing the bond that our classes are able to have as teams and as a community is really special.